Hello everyone, welcome to my channel by Jojo Roy and Rio. If you are new here, I want to say welcome and please hit the subscribe button on my channel. I talk about my personal weight loss journey, what I am doing to lose my weight and reach my goals, and how I'm healing illnesses that I had, and how I'm now going to watch what I eat in my physical activities to prevent future illnesses. And then secondly, I talk about budgeting and financing. I'm going to start talking about budgeting in March. But now for January and February, I want to focus on my health and on health, because the beginning of the year is when most people start some kind of a weight loss regimen and get on a weight loss journey. The gyms are packed, and then after a while, life happens and we know what goes on after that. And so I'm here to use this time as a motivation to encourage you to continue on your journey. And then thirdly, I'm going to talk about world cultures. So without further ado, I want to talk about the number one benefit of fasting. First of all, I do all types of intermittent fasting. If you can go back to my previous videos, I talk about the 4 types of intermittent fasting, and I basically only do 2 types of intermittent fasting that I stick to, that works for me. But I plan to start a series after my 40-day fast on the 4 types of intermittent fasting. I will do them for 1 week each and then document my results. But that will be the only time I will do the 4 types of intermittent fasting. Otherwise, I just stick to 2, which is the warrior method of intermittent fasting, and lean gains, which is the 16-8 method of intermittent fasting. For today's video, I want to talk about the number one benefit of fasting. The number one benefit of fasting is intermittent fasting. Hunger is good. Hunger is good. Fasting helps us differentiate between real hunger and emotional eating. When we fast, our body is in a fasted state, and based on the method of fast you are doing for that day, you eat a certain portion. But the reason why I say fasting is good is because we are addicted to eating. We are addicted to sugar. If there's a colleague birthday, we see the donuts, we may not even be hungry. We see the cookies, we see the coffee. Because it's a colleague birthday, we have to eat. When someone makes us mad or things are not going right with us, instead of finding an alternative method to cope with that problem, we go and we find food to eat. And it's not all our problem. It's the food industry problem. What they've done is they have invested millions and millions of dollars into the food industry. They hire people we look up to promote their foods. So we feel that this is the right thing that we have to do. We have to eat. For example, if you had your breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? And at 10 o'clock you want to snack? No, it's not hunger. It's because you are either emotionally unstable, or something is not right. Because there is no way you will have a healthy breakfast and want to snack just 2 hours later. That is not hunger. It's because we are addicted to eating. So what fasting does, fasting helps identify what real hunger is and what emotional eating is. For example, when I'm doing my 16-8 fasting, it means that if I went to bed at 10 o'clock, I will not get up, I will not have my first meal until 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock is my breakfast, and you wouldn't believe it, but in the morning, I would drink some decaffeinated coffee. I would drink regular water with some apple vinegar cider in it. And then I will have like tea all through the day until it's 1 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock, all I do is I get like because I have a blender at work, I take like some kale, some spinach, arugula, and half of my berry mix, the frozen fruits, and I put it in there with half a banana, and I blend it at work, and that will be my breakfast. And then you won't believe it, and then when I'm drinking the water, and sometimes I'm not even hungry, so I will have that at 1 o'clock, and then the next meal I will have like some nuts at 4 o'clock, and then when I come home, if I decide to go out to a restaurant, or if it's date night, or if my friend has some food to eat or whatever, I will probably go out to a restaurant. But now that I don't eat any meat, yes, I'm not eating meat. I don't eat chicken. I will continue to eat salmon because salmon has some fatty omega-3 that are what I need. So I will continue to eat salmon and then gradually wean myself off any form of poultry or seafood. But right now I don't eat chicken, I don't eat meat, I don't eat any kind of meat product. Nope, I don't eat that. That's just for my personal health reasons. So, and that's how I would eat, right? So for the most part, I'm not hungry. And today is day 12 of my water fast. And I'm not hungry at all. If you look at the video I did at my friend's shop on Saturday where I was dancing, she just can't believe. Like, I was driving, we were going to pick up some food for a party, and she said, I've watched you 3 years ago when you started your weight loss journey, and my son, who's a nurse, told me that tell your friend to eat or else you're gonna take her to the doctor. And we laughed about it. She said, this time around it's different. I said, yes. I said, this time around because I prayed about it. I have a strong support team. I'm a part of a healthy alternative. Is a water fasting group that has over 40,000 members. We support each other. I have a lot of people rooting for me. And the thing about it is, what is so different is because people that have been successful at it, they share the stories, and that's kind of encouraging and motivating for me to keep on. And as you can see, because today I went into work a little late, and I had like, what did I have to do today? I had a lot of budgeting corrections to make. So I was in my office for the most part. So I drank 2 bottles of water. But hey, tonight, because I'm going to be up all night working on some projects, I'm going to have, this is my Deer Park water, I'm going to have all of that. So I am not hungry at all. I am not hungry at all. And I don't know if it's the fasting or not, but I'm not hungry. When I drink my water, the only thing I try to do is to make sure I'm hydrated, so that when I go to urine, my urine is always as white as water. That's what I try to accomplish. But other than that, I'm not hungry at all. So fasting is good because fasting helps you determine, to be able to specify if you are emotionally eating or you are actually hungry. And for the most part, when we run to food, we are not hungry. It's emotions, it's sugar, it's a bad day, or something went wrong with us. That's why we run to food. So I just want to encourage you to try fasting and see the difference. I am water fasting for, I will sit up and show you guys my body. I've been water fasting. Today is day 12. And like, even though my salivary gland kind of trigger, like when I smell food, or like today my colleague and he was telling me about getting a Costco card to get all my fruits and vegetables from there. So we talk about food like that. But once I talk about food, something within my salivary gland, or maybe my digestive system triggers, and I'm not hungry at all. And today is the 12th of my water fast, and I've lost like 16 pounds already in 12 days. So I have next week, Wednesday is my final day, and then I'm going to go out to do some Daniel fasting. So if you want to join, if you want to start with the Daniel fasting, or if you want to wait until after the 19 days, my 40-day fast, to work with me so we can start on the 5-2 diet plan together, I will have the postings, I will have the recipes ready, what I will be eating, what I encourage you guys to eat for the 5-2 diet plan, and then everybody can report their results. That will be great. So please, you can join me in the Daniel fast, that's fine. If you cannot join me in the Daniel fast, please wait until I start the 4 methods of fasting. I'll do the 4 method of fasting because my 40-day fast ends on February 11. And then immediately after the 11, I will start on the first phase of the 4 method of fasting, which is the 5-2 method of intermittent fasting. So stay tuned and let's get healthy together. We work too hard. Our families are depending on us. Our children are depending on us. God is depending on us. We have to take care of this body because there's only one body we got. I love you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Mama Jojo, raw and real. Again, if you like my channel, if you like what I say, and thanks to all my subscribers, my current subscriber, and to my new subscriber, I say thank you as well. Just hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Mama Jojo, raw and real.